points on the board. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Flacco. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
What was that?
Says that Kevin O'Connell's going to call this 3rd and 4. He's going to take a page out of the Eagles playbook. Just treat this 3rd and 4 like 2nd and 4. Give yourself 2 downs. You understand you're down 12. Halfway through the 3rd quarter on the plus side of the field. These field goals are just not going to cut it. Use this play in the event you need 4th down. Fires to Naylor, and it completes.
You better do.
Charles already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to
barrel away for barrel, man.
Stay on the field for a little while. Let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This defense has lost its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. Boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
Short! Yes!
Complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Well, it's gutsy to go for it in the red zone. The problem there is they were in their own red zone. Why in the world did they do that?
They must have thought they had the exact play call that they needed to go a big way. And I'm still not even buying that. I'm reaching.
You're searching.
Absolutely reaching. But I do know this. On the other side of the field, that coaching staff is screaming at their defense. If you don't handle this one right here, this is a great opportunity for us. Take it away, guys. And they did.
And now excellent field position.
That motherfucker died.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go, Slide. Go.
One more time with Hall. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
The ball placed just outside of the end zone as they come up again on another 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Tonight. Press. Tonight.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jets have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
That's way to break that up.
Shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right.
Oh, I let the barrel go with the nose knocky side. Man, they got the knocky on his feet.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he will have a first down.
No knocky on his feet, man.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw.
Yeah.
Come
on, man. Yeah, let me get something.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
11.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11. Gun.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike
Soft,
Gesicki.
go ahead. I don't even know
He'll
what
take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
12.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is caught. It's Burrow.
I don't know who man is that, but
Able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Get set.
Here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it
One
obviously a
moment.
little harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball
Here we
in
go.
there, and it winds up incomplete.
Hey, can. Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
12. Here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
On the jet sweep, here's Chase. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Here
we go.
First down.
And he's got his man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Gun.
Back lane, but now nothing there as he's mad.
Stand strong, fellas. Stand strong. Stand strong. One more, fellas. One more.
5 seconds left.
One more.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading.
Good shit.
He
Good
takes
shit.
it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now it's Burrow. Looking left sideline, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They need 2. Here's third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. That was short one to Gesicki. And he is
I ain't expecting you to throw that in my pocket.
first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Gain of 6. And the Bengals first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through cover.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
11, gun.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Ah, come on, man.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd.
Man, allow it. You want one, man. Come on.
That's good.
Here we go.
First down.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Flush to his right. It's in.
Oh, but he dropped that shit. Come on.
Couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if
He just missing.
they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, the really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. Touchdown! Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 6 now. Here's Fields. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds.
Down in this.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Give him 30 yards there.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, fourth quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Yeah, he's got before being brought down, second and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second down and a yard.
Here we go, Scott.
Now it's Fields. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back into 32. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. That's pulled in.
Don't try to break shit out.
Another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't.
Don't jump. Ready? 58, is that? Tonight.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
This game is cheeks, yo.
Breece Hall, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
How they do that, yo? They want to keep it close, give you some time.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's get set.
To throw, Burrow. And that's into the hands of Gesicki. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down.
Gun.
Throwing, Burrow. That's complete to Brown.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
23 yards.
11 MT. 11 Thomas.
First down.
Burrow. Out route, it's complete to Brown. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
12. Here we go.
At the 26-yard line.
Can. Stop.
Now Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Now the Bengals going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Let's get set. Stop.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2.
Go for a check.
The extra point, you got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Can. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Oh, my goodness. They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. He's got daylight.
Good way to pick this up. Still got to get the all season.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least 1 play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
GG, fam, GG.
You have your hands team out there on the
Hell of a
field,
type.
the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation.
They ain't showed the first touchdown, did they?
And they were
When
both hoping
the
the other
niggas,
side would
I
make
damn
that big
nigga,
mistake
I
first.
tried to fall
But today,
down
neither side
at the
made that
one.
mistake.
I made at the
What
4
we
or
got,
5.
a very
At the
entertaining
first down
game
ball.
throughout.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now, how is he still going to get knocked up in the head? If I'm going down, how is this even possible? What? I know he's going down.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Yeah. It's so oh, I get it. So right. It's so right. Oh, I get it. So right. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel once for breakfast. 5 fingers give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Drift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BDE. Counting these.
Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory. And this
Fumbled it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
and such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Finds him over the middle. Pushing it up past the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, Boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Throwing again is Baker. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Got it.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to the air. Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. And he can't.
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump back to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Baker now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken off with it again. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Gain of 10. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
From the gun, Mayfield dumps it off to his running back. On the move, past the 40. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got it first to begin the frame. They'll toss it here to Irving. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Handoff headed right, Irving. Nice vision to see some room up the middle there. He nets him 9. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 13-yard line.
What's up? Setting him on the dive. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Baker now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throw on 1st down, Love. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Kings! Regular! What's up?
Third and long, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers take their first time out. Bucks getting set up to punt now on fourth down. On comes Riley Dixon. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Packers, first down.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Go right side and Dobbs has it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second.
Second and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go. Punt.
From the 48. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 9.
Ready?
And it'll be first down, Packers.
Packers, first down.
Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain. Kate, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Pistol. What's up?
Looking to throw. He's going deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Run. 180. Stop.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That pass complete to Irving. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Buccaneers.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Buccaneers.
First down looking to throw. Mayfield. This one finds Irving. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4. At the Packers.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. He fires one deep down the middle. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Baker throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Run it right. Hurry.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
On any fourth
He'll
down
roll
attempt,
back.
somebody's
Roll
going
back.
to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
That's into the hands of Downs. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running on first here with Jacobs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Ready.
First down throw, here's Love. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Goes to show you, Brock, even when you have a play pretty well covered, those tight ends can still find a way to get you.
And I know people get tired of me and other broadcasters calling tight ends mismatches. But we'll stop calling them that when it's no longer true. And as the average tight end continues becoming more athletic by the year in this league, it will only continue getting tougher and tougher to stop in coverage.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Now Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And it sets up second down.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he can't escape. The Packers drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Run. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Love winning on 1st down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14.
Ready?
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the sneak, it's Love. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Love now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
30-yard line.
Ready?
From the 30 on 2nd down. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And this one doesn't go far. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on. Ready?
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. Has it at the 7. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Ready, set!
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers holding on to a field goal lead.
Boys, you got this.
Ready?
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll run, Jacobs. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a 9-point advantage. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
A gain of 13 yards.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Motioning right is Egbuka. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Once more, it's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Baker. Escapes the pocket. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
To throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep on.
GG's, Pep. GG's. Okay, Chuck. That's what it was. That